So next part of the stable build paint job sort of thing is actually doing the weathering. Now for weathering I usually use these things, which are inks. Again, find them from most hobby places. Hobbycraft do a decent set of them, and they work out about £3-4 a bottle. So you know, they do last for a long time, but just make sure you keep checking them up every now and again, because you do get sediment on bottom, like you can see there. And just give it a quick pump like that, and you can see that getting bigger as that sediment's actually moving around now. So need to just give them a good shake. Now these you're applying drops. Also add water to them, etc. You can mix them like paint to change your variations of shade, like so you know, it's always a good idea to have quite a few different varying colours of these. I mean, I use them on buildings. I also use them on my figure painting as well, so they do come in handy, especially when you're trying to blend colours from lights right way through to darks. You know, a quick wash and just bring it all together. So they are worth getting. So I'm going to mix up some dirty greenish mossy brown gunk for putting on the walls, and we'll start weathering it. So just bear with me a second. That's how I'll bring it under like, but that's a nice gooey, inky brown green gunk. Now I've made that with 5 drops of this green, 3 drops of yellow, and 3 drops of the actual brown itself to make that colour. Also added in 10 drops of water just to make it flow easier, and it also the water actually makes the ink go a lot further, so it's always worth doing. So let's get the model. Yeah. Now this, what I've done here, this green, is basically for the bottom of the brickwork, so it looks like a bit of rising damp. So all I'm going to do is put some around here, like so. All the way along. Now I'm doing it in a bit haphazard, so it looks like it's creeping up there, like so. Take it round this end. Now I'm only using the tip of the brush to do this, like so. So basically what I've done is covered the bottom layer of bricks, and I'm just going along and just adding little risers in it, just so it looks like it's rising up the stonework, like so. Again, going along the bottom. And don't worry if you get it on the bottom of the base if you are doing one of these models, because unless you're wanting it to be grey anyway for stonework, 9 times out of 10 things like this you'll be putting some flock on or something, like I'm going to be doing on this model around this base bit. So there we go, just rising it up slightly. Try not to make them uniform, and try not to make the risers, you know, too, what's the word I'm looking for, too regular. That way then it just makes it look more natural. Like so. So. In this corner. Bring it around. There we go. Sorted. Now you can, if you want, have the odd bit coming down from the roof. Like that. And it looks like a bit of the water's actually got in and has been dripping off the roof and onto the wall itself, or it might be a little bit of a tile or something like that that's loose, that's letting some water through, and over time moulds actually got into it, and it just helps weather it and make it look as if it's more realistic than just a plain painted wall. There you go. Let's put a small patch in there, I think. Like that. And the same here. It's run down. Like so. Last but not least, a couple of patches on the front here. So you can always put it where you're going to be putting some bushes or vines or things like that. Just have a look at natural world and see where moss grows. That usually helps to decide where you want to do things and put things to make it look realistic. And there we go. I'm sorted. So the next thing what we're going to be doing is putting a bit more water in here. Sorry about that. I'm working, unfortunately, so like I say, so I'm sorry about that. So let's have a look. Now what I'm doing is actually watering this down again, so that we can get a lighter shade just above where we've put this. As you can see, it is a lot lighter. Just making that blending go in. So, and that's one of the beauty about these inks. If you thin it down like this, you can actually get yourself the same shade but lighter, without actually having to do too much work. It's just a matter of using water and basically just spreading it about a little bit more. And it's already watered down, so the patches that you do look natural, like this. And just brings that extra bit of life into it. As you can see. So I'm just going to finish this off, and then I'll come back to you once I've done it. That's all done there. As you can see, there's a nice bit of green mould on there. And same there. And along the back, etc. Now what I'm going to do next is basically the woodwork. Now again, this is just going to be a washer ink, and but it's just going to be the sepia colour that I've used with water, and all I'm going to do is paint this on quite gently. Plenty of water in the mix so it just soaks in there, and then like I say, paint it on. So just to start with this post, there we go, just moving it up onto there, and as you can see, it just pulls it all together. Now the more coats you put on this, the darker it gets, so you want to try and do it in one coat if you're only wanting a light colour on here, like what I'm getting. Just basically draw it upwards. You can start front bottom, I prefer front top, but I just prefer doing it like this. It just makes it easier while I'm filming. So as you can see on the post there, it has actually brought it all together. There we go. You can see there, compared to that there, the difference. It's just pulled it all in, which is what we want. So next thing is for me to get on with this, and then I'll show you finally once it's all done. So there we have it, all finished. Just got a few little bits and bobs to put in on the inside, but the main building itself is done. So there we are. That's all the weathering I've done there. So I think you'll agree that'll look quite nice on the table in a few minutes round it. So when we do game minutes in it, I will take a few pictures and obviously upload them onto Crit Roll. So hope you've enjoyed it, and happy rolling. May all your die rolls be 20s.